Hey guys. I have no clue, Tanya. I was wondering why nobody was saying anything. Let me see if I can figure it out. Um, I'm gonna post the link in the description box so you guys can watch it from YouTube, right? So I think you'll be able to chat there. Sorry, you guys, it's our very first Patreon live, and I'm still trying to figure it out. Okay, I just added the link to the description box. I think you guys, if you refresh your page, I believe. But I'm just testing the link to make sure that it works. Okay, yeah, I think it works. Hi, Malty. Hi, Isaiah. Isaiah, I haven't heard from you in a while. Hi. Okay, yeah. This is all exciting. The thing is, I've been planning to do Patreon lives for a while, but I just didn't know how to figure it out. And I was trying to get a schedule. Hi, Margaret. How you doing? I was trying to get a schedule that works for me and for you guys. But I think that going forward, we're going to be doing a lot more of this kind of stuff because I want to talk to you guys. I wasn't quick enough to share new info. You got the scoop. Well, you can say hi. You don't only have to message me when you have like info. Don't feel like you guys on Patreon, don't feel like you can't send me a DM. You can chat with me on anything. I know I'm not the fastest responder, but I'll do better. Hi, Tanya Elizabeth. Awesome to see you. Today's video or live stream, I just want us to chat about Kai. And as we go along, you guys can ask me anything. This is kind of like a Q&A and a chat kind of arrangement. Hi, Easy Stardust. Hey, you. How you doing? I hope you guys are having like a beautiful weekend. So here's the story I want to talk about when it comes to Kai. Kai is a very complicated character. Oh wow, Tanya, thank you so much. Thank you. I can't wait to see what you come up with. This will be really interesting. So I was thinking about Kai, right? I was watching the video where Onision was talking about his relationship with Sarah, especially from the part where he said he decided to date Sarah himself and that he told Kai that he was going to do that so that Kai would warm up to the idea of it. I'm just thinking, like, as a spouse, as a partner, I don't know how many of you guys are married, have boyfriends, girlfriends, but come to think of it, right? You tell your partner that you want just them, and they keep pushing this idea of, oh, hey, let's get someone else. And then you say, okay, I don't want this particular person. And they're like, I'm going to date them alone. Is that not like the biggest red flag? But that's not what blew my mind. The part that blew my mind was when he said Kai had told him that he couldn't get intimate with Sarah. but that Kai didn't say anything about the rear end of things. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, is Kai, what is Kai thinking? That's what I want. That's why I want to get you guys' opinion on what's up. Like, what's up with Kai? What is going on? Kai, are you even thinking about this? Like, how can someone say, Izzy said, even in a polyamorous relationship, that wouldn't fly. It's ridiculous. Like, tell me how going from the front is different from going from the back. Kai seriously has Stockholm syndrome. I do not doubt it, Tanya. I don't. Like, how is that okay? And then he went on to explain this ridiculous story of how he still did it the way Kai said not to do, but that he put his hand there to prevent whatever it was he was trying to describe. And then Sarah told him to proceed and blah, blah, blah. This is the most ridiculous story I have ever heard. And I'm sitting here thinking, is it just me? Am I a weird person? Or do you have to be straight up dumb, stupid, not, I don't know. I don't know the word. Like, you guys help me out. What do you guys think about that story? If your partner came up to you and told you, I want to date someone, and then you say you guys should not be intimate, and the person said, okay, but nobody said anything about this other side of things. So we went ahead and did this side of things full blown. What are you going to do? Are you going to be like, okay, that's fine? Or, I don't know. I just found it really, really weird. Where is everybody? Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. You guys have been okay. I think it's the same thing. Yeah, so that's what I want to talk to you guys about. And I'm like, I don't understand if Kai is just being an enabler at this point. Tanya, can you share it? Sure, you can. I actually didn't want to do most of the talking. I wanted to hear you guys' thoughts on just what's up with Kai. I know like most people don't even know we're having this live right now because this was totally unplanned. They don't have a normal relationship. I doubt that they do. Like, I doubt it. Like, I would feel very insulted if someone did that to me. It's one thing if I tell you not to do something and then you go ahead and do it and then you say you're sorry. I get it, right? But then when you come to me and you say, oh, hey, I didn't do what we talked about, but then I found a loophole and I did it anyway, I'm going to feel insulted. Tanya says, I think Kai, because they were so young when they got with Onision, they don't know how to make their own money, let alone survive with two children without Onion's money. That makes sense. That makes sense. It does. I think Kai knows he dug himself in deep with Onion and can't even imagine living without him. So he lets Onion convince him into whatever story Onion makes up. That makes sense as well, Isaiah. I really cannot wrap my head around how Kai thinks. Like, how is any of this okay? How do you stay there and say you love this person so much, but it's okay for them to keep loving other people? It's just weird. Tanya, I thought about it a little more, right? Yeah, Kai was young, but Kai's not that person anymore. Kai is much older now. So I would expect Kai to, now that Kai is in so deep, they're a predator as well. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, but this is something else I was thinking about, guys. Do you think that Kai just had this tendency and that's why they're okay with the onion doing it? Or they've just been with the onion so long and they thought, okay, maybe this is normal, maybe this is something cool that I should get into too. And then when they started doing it, they just got comfortable with it. I don't know. What you guys think? I think I should put it on Twitter that we are here. I don't even know where I'm watching this from. So Tanya said, I think Kai is still a super fan of Onion and allows him to do whatever they want as long as the money keeps flowing. I can agree to that. I think that's the only way it will make sense. And Nate, sorry, I haven't been saying your name because I honestly think I'm screwing it up. But please pardon me. But I call you Nate in my head. Nate said, nothing Greg ever said to Kai in videos, tweets, whatever. Who is talking to a person one cares about like that? And how much do you need to be damaged to take it? That's why I'm concerned. That's why I'm thinking, what the hell is going on with Kai? Like, is Kai really this predator that we think they are, or are they just so damaged that they don't even see anything anymore? That's what I'm thinking. Hi DP. So Isaiah, I think because Kai was through abuse before Onion, he attached to Onision quickly, especially because of the beginnings of relationships. Onion love bombs every person. I agree with you. I agree with you absolutely. Ashley says, honestly, Kai probably hates him and only stayed because of the kids. Well, I think for someone who doesn't like someone, you guys will be butting heads a lot. That's the truth, right? So I don't know how Kai, I don't know if Kai hates him. I think Kai's a super fan, but I see what you mean. Isaiah says, so I think eventually Kai got used to living like this with Onion. I would agree. I think it's something that after a while you get desensitized because if you guys remember a very long time ago when Rags Reynolds, one of the mods, was on Chris Hansen's show, he said because he grew up on the Onision forum that he was desensitized. I can't say the word desensitized. He was desensitized to like a ton of things, and it just seemed no. Yeah, actually it was so funny. Like I tried it like 4 times in my head and I was still stumbling over it. But yeah, that's how it works. Hi Maldi. Maldi says Greg to me is a more extreme version of my ex. He did some similar things but I got out. Thank you. That's what a person with a brain does. I think this is why I can't look away from this dumpster fire. Well, the truth is, I think this particular dumpster fire is so alarming that nobody can look away. You guys, I'll tell you a personal story that I've never shared. When I was much younger, I dated someone who was much older than me, much older than me. And I'm saying 10, 11 years, I think, older than me at the time. And it was the most beautiful relationship. Now, first off, I didn't know anything was wrong, of course. I had no clue anything was wrong with it. Secondly, I come from a culture, I grew up in Nigeria, so I come from a culture where this is normal. Like dating a 40-year-old man dating a 17-year-old is normal. We don't frown at it in my society, right? Who disliked it? I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, I did have that relationship, and my idea of an older guy just comes from that. It is beautiful. They are mature. They let you do whatever the hell you want, because that was pretty much what I did in that relationship. Whatever the hell I want. I wanted. There were times where I felt I was being a brat and just having my way with everything, but that's how it was. So I'm just shook just looking at this, and I'm like, is this the way it works with like older people? I just don't get it. Taya says, one of these days I'd love to actually talk to you because I have so much to say that I can't actually type it up. I feel the same. I've been thinking of getting a Discord so that you guys can talk as well. But the reason is I'm so scared, you guys. I was on Twitter the other day and I saw someone complaining about someone doxing people on their Discord. I feel responsible for everybody's information that is within my control. So, I mean, I don't want a situation like that. I would literally have a heart attack if that happens to you guys. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking of the Discord thing. It makes sense that we should have that. LB, I think that's how to say your name. LB says, after long enough, the manipulation just seems normal. I would think so. I think Kai, these things are just flying through over Kai's heads. That's what I'm thinking. Kai's head. Did I say heads? Isaiah said, yeah, like Kai was way too young when got to him, and I think Grogma partially raised Kai. I agree. I agree with that. Thing is, I can't even see the. Okay. Isaiah says yes to Discord, right? Yes. I don't know. I might do it. I might. The thing is, you guys, I'm just terrified of a lot of things, and I also wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my second channel, which it's like I'm going. Tanya, would you? That would be that would be awesome, for real. Hi, Avery. Yes, you caught a live stream. Yay! I'm happy you did. I want us to have more live streams, and in the future, I'd like to schedule it so that we have a time that we all know that there's going to be a live. I am working out the logistics of that. Hopefully, that works. I also plan to get my camera today, so yay to you guys. Hopefully, I'll get it by the next time I'm making a video. Okay, I will. Kid, I'm just gonna say the first part of your name. I don't know how to say the rest of it. So I'm scared of ruining it. Tanya said, I don't have an issue with age gap relationships. What I have an issue with is exactly what is happening is the exploitation of grooming a child while they are underage to sleep with or manipulate. I absolutely agree with that. Like when I dated that older person, they didn't know me when I was younger. There was no grooming, no manipulation. They pretty much said they wanted to date me. I said no, changed my mind, came back and said I wanted to date them. That's kind of the way it went. Kid, I will remember to mod you if I do it. I think it will be safer to have mods from Patreon because I don't know. I just feel like I will not have a lot of the problems that I see most people having. Tanya said after they become an adult, what grade was not thinking about happening was these girls will come but what Greg was not thinking about happening was these girls will come forward and tell their story and blow the lid off his life. OMG, like you guys, I have a video coming up later today where I'm just talking about his new meltdown. Did you guys see the series of tweets that he went on his Twitter to? I think he deleted them because at the time I heard about it, I went to check for it and I couldn't find them. But he is going off, you guys. I literally just finished filming that video and I was like, instead of going to edit since my baby is still asleep, let me just go live and talk to you guys. But we will talk about that in that video. That's what's going on. He really wasn't expecting it to happen. And he still thinks he has control over them. He's literally still trying to silence them. It's the funniest thing. Like he hasn't gotten it yet. That this is a movement and it's not going to stop. Sure, Nate, it's something that Tanya has volunteered, so I'm going to DM her and then we're going to look, just see how we can set it up and then we can all just talk to each other on Discord. I think it will be pretty cool. Oh, Tanya, you say you're already on Discord. That's amazing. Thank you. So, kids, should I try? Should I attempt to say your name? I am 20 and date older men like 30, 35. But the difference between those men and Onision is that they weren't waiting on me to turn a legal age, nor was I waiting. Exactly. It's so wild. He defends that. It is. The truth is, anyone who goes ahead and says, what's the age of consent? The age of consent makes it legal. I'm very skeptical of them. And when I see manipulation, it's heartbreaking because I know that this is not how it should be. I also come from like my parents, my dad is way older than my mom, way older. So like I told you guys, I come from a culture where this is normal. But it is not like this. There is no manipulation. They don't make you do things you don't want to do. Like, I don't think that I ever got intimate with that older guy anytime I didn't say it myself or I didn't initiate it myself. It never happened. Like, and that went for every single thing. I'm also a man for what that's worth. Okay, kids. I don't know. I keep having it in my mind to go for it, but then I chicken out. Oh, it's Khrushchev. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for helping me out. So the name is Kids Khrushchev. Awesome. So El Bell says they're 7 years in and have two kids. I think I probably feels trapped and like they can't leave due to circumstance. At a certain point, breaking out seems literally impossible. I completely agree. And then there's also this victim mindset where Kai probably feels like this is normal. The name is after an album by my fave band. Haha, okay. That's cool. I think it's cool. Sounds Russian. Is it Russian? A negligent parent was his own decision. I don't know if Kai is actually negligent as a parent, because I would think that that incident of the child falling out of the window, I think that's just a one-off. I don't know what happened to Kai that day. But so far, it looks like Kai has been a good parent. It looks like it, because I've seen old chats where people will even tell Kai to go grab a cup of coffee and Kai would say no because of the kids. That's a lot of sacrifice. So I'm not so willing to throw Kai under the bus when it comes to the kids right now, as much as I'm willing to throw Greg out under the bus. And the reason is this: who has time? Which parent has time to make 30 videos in a very short period of time? You're not spending time with your family, period. That's the only way you have time to do it. But anyway, Onision has been doing this for years, so maybe he has figured out a way that we don't know. And it says Kai is since over 10 years under the influence of the onion and that had a plan. He tried the same with girls before, same pattern, and you can find that picture in every psychology study book. Wow, that's just sad. I don't know jack about psychology, so I will agree with you. And it said Discord would be nice. No, I'll definitely go forward with the Discord thing. Right after, no, not right after. I have a video to edit and I have to go out, get that camera we're talking about. When I come back, yeah, Greg said they have nannies. Yeah, it's so confusing. I don't even know what the truth is anymore. I heard Greg say they have nannies, but I also saw, I don't know, I just don't understand how that works. Elle said, but still I lost pretty much all sympathy for Kai when he turned from prey to predator. I agree with you. Kai had and still has every chance to walk away. Even if Kai walks away now, with everything Kai has done, Kai will still get a lesser sentence because of the entire grooming thing. But I don't know why Kai just, I don't know. I don't get it. Isaiah said Shiloh hasn't figured out so much. OMG, yes. And I can see that Shiloh gets under his skin so much. She said that this is exactly what he always did when he was nervous or mad. Like when he hit Sky and made his live stream watchers suit him. He's like, Tanya said, OMFG, he lost his mind. Oh, yes, he did. Oh, yes, he did. People always forget what the age of consent is meant for. I agree with you, Charles. I agree. It's not like it's not like the age of consent makes it okay for every single person to get to get together with an underage person. But I say that a lot and I usually forget to say it in my videos. So thank you for bringing it up. Avery says, I don't blame Kai for becoming, even remaining a victim of Greg, but he is old. He's now old enough to make his own decisions, which I 100% agree with. Kids Khrushchev says the name is, okay, I already read that. Tanya says, am I Jamaican? No, I'm Nigerian. Actually Nigerian. Avery says, I'm becoming a predator and clearly a negligent parent. Okay, I already just talked about this. Maya says, I call him out on it and he doesn't talk to me. Maya, can you explain? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, Kids Khrushchev says it's Russian. It sounded Russian to me. Said the band isn't Russian. I have no idea why they named it that. Avery says, I don't really blame him for the incident with their daughter. No, I know accidents happen with young kids, but letting Greg scream and howl downstairs while the kids are in the house is different. I don't think anyone lets Greg do anything. Greg looks like the kind of partner that does whatever the hell they want. You're just so tired of talking that you let them be. That's what I think. Tanya says they have nannies. How did that accident happen? I don't think that there was a nanny at the time that accident happened. I don't think so. Because if Kai was in the kitchen and Greg was working, they said the older kid was in the living room alone, and then the younger kid was upstairs alone. I mean, what would the nanny be doing? Lounging in the pool. I doubt there were nannies there that day. And Nate said, Sarah said Kai gives his best with the kids and loves them. I can agree to that. I guess it's only another pressure point for Greg. Yeah, I agree. Avi says, maybe I'm projecting. My mom let my dad be emotionally abusive. I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry. I mean, it's really tough, like dealing with it yourself. But I feel like your mom was a victim as well. Like, it's never okay. No mother likes to see their uh, partner be emotionally abusive to them or the kids. She probably just didn't know what to do in the situation. Um, Kids Khrushchev says Kai probably thinks they can still gain something from this. I don't know what Kai is thinking. I would really like to know. Maya said, I met my friend. I said earlier, I'm glad I came across this because I know what's appropriate and what's not. I had a friend that would prey on 17-year-old minors, waiting for them to turn 18 to holy smokes. Holy smokes. That's like terrible. Taya said the pool. I mean, I wouldn't expect the nanny to be lounging in the pool while the kids are alone in their rooms, right? So the only logical thing in my head is that the nanny wasn't there. Elle said, really wish Kai would at some point just take those kids and bolt. That household cannot be emotionally healthy for toddlers. I agree. The truth is, for someone who admits to be verbally and emotionally abusive, I'm sure they get like that in front of the kids. Like, I mean, come on. it's it's pretty obvious that they do. Tanya said, laugh my ass off, you mean the wetlands? I'm not sure. I think I missed something in that conversation. Maya said, I call him out on it. He doesn't talk to me now. It's crazy. Well, he's lucky that you didn't report to the police. Actually, he's freaking lucky. That's all I'm going to say about that. Abby said, oh yeah, I get it and I agree. My mom was definitely abused and Kai is too. I just also see the ways those kids must be suffering. And as the only other adult, Kai has to be the one to leave. Which I completely agree. I agree with it 100%. But I also agree with the people who said that Kai probably depends on him financially. Because that's a big one. As a mom, you really, or a dad. I don't know. Is Kai a mom or a dad now? You guys help me out. I don't know. I know Kai's a guy now, but for like relationships where you have both guys, isn't one person still the mom? I don't know. But like for someone who gave birth to a child, you really don't want to see that child suffer. And sometimes you do take Kai's a dad. Thank you, Avery. So I don't go publicly and say Kai's a mom. And then have people chew my head off. Alrighty, you guys. I think that I have. Annette said, let's call him parent. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Let's call Kai a parent. I At this point, Maya says, should I go to the police because I don't know how to go about it? He works with one currently. To be honest, I would say do what's best, what you think is right in your heart. I would go to the police because it is wrong, but and then you've tried to talk to this person and they clearly can't see that what they're doing is wrong. He probably won't go to jail, but he needs to know that what he's doing is wrong. That's what I would say. Isaiah said, Kai is a victim, also an enabler. At some point, you have to draw the line and say, my children are the most important in my life. I need to get us out of here. Yes, Isaiah, that's for people who, I don't know what this. I think that that's for people who actually put their kids first. But what Sarah said was that the kids don't even come first when it comes to Kai. So it's a tough one. It's a really tough one. Tanya said, I just don't get knowing how American law works, how CPS hasn't taken those kids. I mean, I don't get it either. I don't. You guys, thanks so much for coming out to hang with me. I'm gonna have to end the live here. I'm actually really down on my battery right now because this was just something I thought I came up with right after filming. I'm like, let me just go live with my patrons. But that being said, I'm sure we're going to pick up this conversation. Yes, Tanya, I'm going to DM you about Discord. We have to push forward with Discord. so that I can keep in touch. Did I say touch? I say the weirdest things. So I can keep in touch with you guys a lot more. I'm gonna let you guys know how that goes, and once we have a Discord, you guys are all gonna be on there. Thank you, Margaret. I appreciate you joining, and I'll see you guys in the next live. I don't know when it's gonna be, but next time I'm gonna announce it. Avery says, one last thing, Pierce County is not rich. I'm sure their CPS is way overburdened. Probably. Love you, Tanya. Love you, everyone. Bye from Scotland. Oh, bye from Canada. Nice to see everyone. Thank you guys so much for showing up. We're definitely going to have more lives, and I will catch up with you guys a lot more often in the future. Love you guys. See you in my next. Okay, I'll have a video next. I'll have a video tonight, so I'll see you guys in the comments. Bye from Slovenia. And you guys, I love it when you tell me where you're from. I love it. I love knowing where you guys are from. It's just a thing with me. Bye, Michaela. I'm so happy to see you guys joined. Love you guys. Bye from Texas. Later, honeys.